Welcome back to KMOT First News at 6. I'm John Jacklin. An ice dancing duo with ties to Minot is taking the world by storm. Joe Skrzyewski spoke with the pair on a recent visit in the Magic City and joins us with more. Joe?
Yeah, that's right, John. Leah Nesset and Artem Markelov are like poetry on the ice. They've quickly risen in the ranks of the junior ice dancing world. Our Serve Pro Athletes of the Week talked with me about their remarkable young careers. Leah Nesset and Artem Markelov are two of the best young ice dancers in the world. The pair most recently took gold at the Junior World Championships in Taiwan. On this day, they're showcasing their skills alongside up-and-coming skaters in the Magic City. They took a moment off the ice to catch up with me about how they got to this point in their careers and their lives.
I remember watching Junior Worlds in the past and just being mesmerized by the skaters there. So it was really cool to be able to compete at that same competition.
Their journey together began right before the pandemic, with Artem arriving from Russia just in time.
When I called my mom when I landed in New York, and she said the next flight actually turned around halfway through. So my flight was the last one before the border was closed due to COVID.
Not being able to skate at first turned out to be the perfect icebreaker.
I think it was actually nice to have a little bit of time to get to know each other, because we weren't able to skate for the first month approximately.
The pair trains in Colorado Springs, spending several hours on the ice each day. Leah's dad says she's been a self-starter for much of her young life.
Really kind of had the motivation, getting up for 5:30 ice time, had no problem just popping up out of bed and getting going, so she was just kind of self-motivated.
Getting to skate with youngsters in Minot is a homecoming in many ways.
We know all the skaters here, so it's really fun to be able to still be a part of that community.
Traveling the globe for competitions has made them students of the world.
This year we were able to visit a lot of Asian countries like Japan, China, Taiwan. So that was a completely different experience from the last year, because last year it was usually European countries.
And the chemistry they've developed on and off the ice is real. Wouldn't you know it, they're engaged and will get married later this year. As for the million-dollar question,
it's everyone's dreams to be able to compete at the Olympics one day. So yeah, we're definitely hoping to be there one day.
Yeah, we'll just keep working hard and see where it takes us.
But for now, the duo of Nesset Markelov will keep making their mark, one dance at a time. Now, since Leah spends much of the day practicing, many may wonder how she's finishing school. Her dad, Chris, says she completes coursework online and is on track to graduate this year. Chris also says Artem is working on his U.S. citizenship. Now, Leah and Artem are currently on a break in their schedule in terms of competitions, but of course that isn't stopping them from practicing each day. John?
Really cool story. Thank you for that, Joe. As last night's play-by-play commentator Brian Anderson said, North Dakota, stand up. Devils Lake's own Grant Nelson put on an all-time performance in the men's NCAA tournament Thursday night to get Alabama within one win of the Final Four. Nelson got the Tide rolling to an upset of the #1 seeded North Carolina Tar Heels in the Sweet 16. Nelson led all scorers with 24 points, 19 of which came in the second half, and 5 blocks. The Crimson Tide will face Clemson on Saturday in the Elite Eight. Nelson played high school basketball at Devils Lake and was named North Dakota Mr. Basketball in 2020. He played at North Dakota State from 2020 to 2023 before transferring to Alabama. North Dakota hockey gets its NCAA tournament underway tonight against the Michigan Wolverines at 7:30 from Maryland Heights, Missouri. UND has won 3 of the last 4 matchups against Michigan, and the winner will face Michigan State or Western Michigan in the quarterfinals. Western Michigan is currently leading in the third. Tight game there. Remaining on the ice, the Minotauros host the St. Cloud Norsemen tonight at 7:35. The Toros are 8-2 against the Norsemen this season. We will have those highlights for you at 10.